Former NBA player Ron Harper was part of two of the greatest teams in NBA history, the 1995-96 Chicago Bulls and the 2000-2001 Los Angeles Lakers. There are few more qualified to speak about those teams than Harper, and so, the makeshift project's Zach Misiskia asked him who'd win a 7-game series between them. "I'ma have to go with the 96 Bulls because they was a little better defensive-wise," Harper said. "The one player that we would have a hard time with would be Shaquille O'Neal. But I think that my boy Dennis Rodman could handle him." Harper was then asked how far the series would go, and he initially picked the Bulls to win in 5 games. He quickly changed his mind, though. "Nah, I'ma take that back cause Shaq will get mad," Harper stated. "I'ma go a 7-game series. It's going to come down to 2 minutes to go in the game, and Michael Jordan gonna will us to win." Harper also made it clear that the 1995-96 Bulls are the greatest team in NBA history. They certainly have a strong argument, as they went 72-10 and won the title. Getting back to Harper's comments, he is on point when talking about defense being an area where the Bulls were better. They were actually a lot better in the regular season. According to StatMuse, the Bulls had an offensive rating of 115.2 and a defensive rating of 101.8, both of which were the best in the NBA that season. The Lakers, meanwhile, had an offensive rating of 108.4, which ranked second, and a defensive rating of 104.8, which ranked 21st. They weren't a great defensive team, but to their credit, they took things up several notches in the playoffs. The Lakers had the best offensive and defensive ratings in the 2001 playoffs at 111.6 and 97.9, respectively. They were utterly dominant in that title run, going 15-1. It was the best record in a single postseason in NBA history until the 2017 Golden State Warriors went 16-1. As for the Bulls, they were 15-3 in the playoffs in 1996. Their 111.5 offensive rating was the second best, but the 99.4 defensive rating was the best. As great as they were defensively, Harper admitted that Shaquille O'Neal would cause problems for the Bulls. O'Neal averaged 30.4 points and 15.4 rebounds per game in the 2001 playoffs. He elevated his game in the NBA Finals, putting up 33.0 points and 15.8 rebounds per game against the Philadelphia 76ers. The 76ers had Dikembe Mutombo, who won DPOY in 2001, and even he wasn't able to slow down O'Neal. Would Dennis Rodman have been able to pull that off? Probably not. O'Neal only ever faced off against Rodman in the playoffs once in his career. He was playing for the Orlando Magic at the time, and they were going up against the 1996 Bulls. The Magic would get swept, but O'Neal averaged 27.0 points on 64% shooting from the field. He was a much better player by the time 2001 came around, and you'd back him to put up even better numbers. You'd expect this series to go the distance, as Harper stated. He believes Michael Jordan would help the Bulls get over the line, as he did on so many occasions in his storied career. The Los Angeles Lakers are actively exploring the center market, with Nick Claxton and Daniel Gafford emerging as two of the most frequently linked names. However, landing Gafford from the Dallas Mavericks could come at a steep price, according to Jovan Buha of The Athletic. "They would probably have to overpay," Buha said on his recent podcast. "It would probably have to be something like Gabe Vincent, Dalton Knecht, and a first for Gafford. And that's a lot." Dallas already has Derek Lively too and Anthony Davis alongside Gafford in the frontcourt. Gafford is also due for a contract extension and is expected to seek a raise, forcing the Mavs to make a key decision about his future. The 26-year-old Gafford averaged 12.3 points and 6.8 rebounds over 57 games this past season. He became a reliable pick-and-roll partner for Luka Doncic in Dallas, before the Slovenian superstar was traded to the LA Lakers in a blockbuster deal that sent AD the other way. Known for his athleticism and vertical presence at the rim, Gafford offers real value as a rim-running big. But with Doncic now in LA and many believing the Lakers won the Luka AD trade, it remains to be seen whether Mavericks GM Nico Harrison would be open to making another major deal with Rob Pelinka. The Los Angeles Lakers have some big decisions to make this offseason, mainly within the front court of the roster. As things currently stand, The team doesn't have a starting caliber center on the roster, so the front office will need to get creative. More Lakers news. Lakers' likely trade package for rumored center target revealed. Los Angeles has been rumored to be going after multiple players this offseason, but the team only has a limited amount of assets to use. More than likely, any center upgrade will need to be made via the trade market, and the Lakers could be very active. In a new trade proposal from NBA writer Greg Swartz of Bleacher Report, the Lakers land all-star Lauri Markkanen from the Utah Jazz. Here is how the deal would look. Los Angeles Lakers receive F. Lauri Markkanen. Utah Jazz receive F. Rui Hachimura, G/F. Dalton Connect, PG Gabe Vincent, F. Maxi Kleber, 2031 first-round pick, unprotected. The Lakers will always be on the hunt for stars, yet are limited in trade assets after acquiring Luka Doncic at the deadline. Markkanen is probably the best level of player Los Angeles can reasonably acquire and would be a strong third option behind Doncic and LeBron James. Adding a 7-footer who can play either forward position and fill short bursts as a stretch 5 gives the Lakers a ton of versatility with their lineups and helps an offense that ranked 12th out of 16 teams this postseason. Utah may want more from the Lakers than just a pick swap, but the Jazz could also be looking to get off the large contract of Markkanen. The 2031 pick from the Lakers could be very valuable, and the Jazz may be banking on that. But Markkanen could fit in very well alongside Luka Doncic and LeBron James. His skill set perfectly matches what the Lakers are looking for, and he could build alongside Doncic for the future once James retires. Last season, Markkanen averaged 19.0 points, 5.9 rebounds, 1.5 assists, and 0.7 steals over 47 games played. Injuries have been a slight concern for Markkanen over his career, but if he can stay healthy, he could be one of the best fits for the Lakers. Los Angeles would likely do this type of deal if the Jazz were willing, and it would easily push them toward being stronger title contenders. It remains to be seen how the Lakers will navigate the offseason, but this could be one route.